Elbaf is beautiful. I ain't gonna lie to you. It's beautiful. It's gigantic. It look amazing. I know it's gonna be colorful. The rainbow look nice, and we get certain references from Asgard, the Marvel Cinematic Universe. They have a rainbow where you can ride on. The Sunny, the Eric, rode on this rainbow and got to Warland. So let's think about something that Oda's gonna do from now on out. You know, Oda took a long little break the way he much needed. Oda's gonna get reference from the Marvel Cinematic Universe of Asgard. And I said that a couple chapters ago that Oda loved to take reference from America Cinematic Universes. And if you have been watching Marvel Cinematic Universes, we know the Rainbow Bridge actually generates dimensional energy. So what give this painter, right, the cube, this glass cube, right, that the giant had, what gives its energy? What makes it work? Where did they get this from, right? And we got interrupted before actually trying to figure out where this rainbow cube comes from. If we all understand Elbaf, you know it's actually giving out Viking energy, right? Back then, the northern legends and stuff like that right there. But this cube symbolizing technology is amazing. How can they create a rainbow from this clear little cube, which is amazing to me? Hope it's amazing to you, because it seems like they're way more advanced than we thought. We've been wanting Elbaf for so long, and it's finally here, and we see how Luffy and Usopp reacted seeing Warland, with the dream of actually coming to Elbaf coming to fruition, and they just love it every moment of it. And speaking of Luffy, the secret that Luffy and Loki has, and this gonna be access for Loki to get away from these cubs, because Luffy gonna try to find these keys to this cub, but Loki can get free, but Loki can actually tell Luffy why Shanks came to Elbaf. Oda's actually setting this up for us, for Loki to get free and do some crazy things on Elbaf that he always wanted to do. But I can tell you one thing, if Luffy actually is gonna set Loki free, I feel like Luffy he can beat Loki. And think about how strong Loki actually is, bro. Like, Loki been chained up for 6 years. 6 years ago, his bounty was 2.6 billion berry bounty. That's strong. And I feel like I said, Luffy feel like he can beat Loki, and maybe that's why, even if he get chained out, Luffy can contain this man, defeat him if anything go crazy. And I feel like the Elbaf rules, the warrior pride, does not live within Loki. I feel like if Loki get defeated by Luffy, Loki's gonna leave Elbaf and go somewhere else. I'm not saying that he's weak, I'm not saying that he's pathetic, but following the cinematic universe of Loki, he's not fit on pride or anything that, you know, the warrior race, the Elbaf race, the giant race stands on. And I'm definitely so sorry that I'm bouncing everywhere, but Elbaf looks so good. This painter, this cube has got my mind puzzled to know that maybe the Elbaf warriors are advanced in technology, or where they get this stuff from. Remember, they're isolated, so things are crazy on Elbaf right now. We're gonna discover. And I also want to say a quick thing while we're on the boat and while the boat is traveling on this rainbow. I feel like, you know, we're gonna get so much history. I feel like we're gonna get so many things surrounded by races, and I feel like Kuma and Bonnie is here for a reason, to get more clarification on what the Buccaneers actually is, where they reside, where they used to reside, what's their lineage, their genes, everything. And I feel like that's gonna be a key to getting Kuma to back to where he usually was before the surgery, before he got turned to a pacifist. And I feel as though Dr. Vegapunk unlocked that and knew that, and that's the only reason why, you know, kind of Vegapunk agreed to turn Kuma to a pacifista, because the Buccaneers is the only race that actually can undo this pacifista state. And by the way, I love how Oda have things coming together and having Kuma come to Elbaf with his daughter. Like, that is so magical. I have my own daughter, and it's like, it's so magical to have your daughter come with you, venture off somewhere, which looks so amazing. Elbaf looks amazing, looks so good. Oda did a great job. I wanted to see more. Oda, great job on Elbaf. I could never ever thought that it would be this big or this small, whatever you comparing it to. But, you know, Warland looks amazing. The whole Elbaf as a whole looks amazing. To ride on rainbows and have it sparkle, the sound of sparkles, what Bonnie said, like that's just amazing. A great touch for Oda. As you can tell, every Straw Hat right now is amazed to see how actually Elbaf looks. It looks so amazing. Robin is so excited to see Sal. I'm happy about that. Hopefully Sal will recover pretty fast, because we can get more history surrounding like that. But like I said before in the last chapter, maybe we might get Sal recovering right now. If not right now, we're gonna get it after the conflict is done on Elbaf, meaning Loki is finished, where he ever get defeated, or if he leave, then we might get the history of the world on Elbaf from Sal. I want it before, or maybe get interrupted while Sal trying to say something, and then the conflict happened with Loki and Luffy. Loki doing crazy things, maybe causing Ragnarok, right? So I can't wait for that. Thing's gonna happen is that we're gonna get more information after the conflict is done or before the conflict happens. Now, I'm happy and super stoked about that. Now, we can say that Elbaf probably wasn't a great arc because it may be short, but the history that's gonna come from Elbaf is top tier. I'm telling you right now, the history that we're gonna learn about Elbaf and learn about the voice century, learn about these races that was once ruled the world or on the red line. It's going to be super and top tier. I'm telling you right now, Elbaf will be the pinnacle of information that we're going to get. Like top tier, not even scratching the surface. Like it's going to be amazing information after this arc is done or right before the conflict happened on Elbaf. Now there is a plot twist now that Oda actually gave us at the end of this chapter, which was so good. Now I don't know who this Louis Arnott is. Maybe the mystery man that told Luffy and the company to come. Right, this mystery man that we seen on the edge of Elbaf probably was looking at Straw Hat ships or in a direction of other Straw Hat ships. But it's Louis Arnott telling the story, right? And I got it right here when he says, I want to start off somewhere positive before we can get the whole scale of what he's actually trying to say. So let's start with this right here. Plants, trees, vines, flowers, insects, fish, birds, and animals. Everything is breathtakingly huge. Adventurers, do not regret your lost time here. However, if there's one message you take away from my account of the gigantic and mystical land of Elbaf, let it be this word of warning. Do not overstay your welcome here. Louis Arnott, Explorer. Now, I want to see what's going on with Arnott and why he thinks like this, right? It's definitely a self-reference. I feel like maybe he's not strong as Luffy. Luffy might think, Elbaf is amazing. He can stay as long as he wants because Luffy is strong. But this bear in a village, I don't know if it's a stone. I don't know if it's like a type of bear. I don't know if something lays dormant inside this land of Elbaf. But this guy right now that's in his silhouette, I feel like is Arnott maybe. I feel like he's been in Elbaf just chilling right now, trying to get every detail of Elbaf because a lot of things are not known by Elbaf unless you're strong to go to Elbaf. So maybe he's writing his collections, right, about Elbaf, and maybe he's not that strong where he can defend himself. And these huge monsters, like, who actually can wait here, sit on Elbaf for this long? Any human cannot do that. I'm telling you right now, they might end up in a box where road houses, the castle's at, and you might end up somewhere against your will. So I'm thinking right now, this Louis Arnott dude is an adventurer, and he's not that strong, and he's telling people be wary, right? But a plot twist that we probably all need in One Piece, because everything's not glitz and glamour when we see it. I feel like there's so many things that need to be accomplished on Elbaf, and Louis Arnott trying to do that. And I don't think he's not the type where he's as strong as a Straw Hat or as strong as, some of the pirates that try to come to Elbaf. But it's definitely a mystery to uphold. Like, this bear in the woods looks so mysterious. This dude, the silhouette, who maybe is Louis Arnott or somebody else that we may not know. It's all surrounded by mystery, and I love to see it. It's something that we are looking forward to, One Piece fans looking forward to, because it seems like, Elbaf is not going to be too long of an arc, right? So, but the conflict, right, the plot twist that Oda has given us is amazing, and it's more entertainment for us One Piece fans. I'm not gonna lie to you, Elbaf is giving movie vibes. It's giving like this could have been done in the movie real quick in a hurry. I feel as though the conflict is not too big, right? The island is huge, right? But it's not too much centered around this. Like, there's nobody that need to be a liberator other than Luffy, liberate all the people that's in Road Castle, right? So, like, it's not as much that we thought maybe it would be. Like, you had a conflict with Loki, that's all right. I feel that Luffy feel like he can defeat Loki with no problem, right? Until we see Loki go all out and see his devil fruit and how much power that this devil fruit gives Loki. And I feel like overall Elbaf can handle their own problems aside from Loki. So I see no crazy conflict around, and people are scared to come to Elbaf anyway. And then you have this silhouette guy who maybe an explorer who's been here on Elbaf for ages, who was under people's noses, or maybe people know about him. So there's a lot of plot twists. Well, not as much, but a great plot twist for us One Piece fans. If you're a true One Piece fan, I'm pretty sure you're gonna love this plot twist that Oda actually gave us. This mystery silhouette in the woods, this bear in the woods. I don't know if it's a statue or something laying dormant, something just so strong, and this word of worry from Arnott. Like, I don't know, it's only for people that's kind of weak and not strong as Luffy in his game. I don't know, but Luffy in his game is definitely gonna venture off in the jungle and see what Elbaf has to behold. Definitely Zoro gonna set this up. Maybe Zoro gonna be the first person to find this. Zoro loves the thrill. Zoro loves a challenge, and Loki's gonna be the challenge, and maybe this mysterious silhouette in the woods may be a challenge to the Straw Hats. We got to see that. But great chapter overall. Elbaf look amazing. 10 out of 10 in my recommendation. I'm not gonna lie to you. Great. The rainbow is amazing. Elbaf looks great. Plot twist great. Loki great. This guy was chained up for 6 years, and 6 years ago his bounty was 2.6 billion bear bounty. This guy's strong, unless whatever he did to his father gave him that bounty, plus his devil fruit, maybe getting the power to that. Sometimes bounty don't reflect power, but sometimes bounty do reflect power. Not gonna lie to you, Oda got us chained up with that. But thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe to get more of me and more One Piece content. Love you. Love yourself. Peace.